Hello all, my name is Krish Naik and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, today in this particular video, I'm going to give you a 7 days plan to learn statistics for data analyst and data scientist. Now remember guys, in my previous one of the video, I had given a 12 days plan for Python programming language where I told you that you have to invest morning 2 hours and evening 2 hours. So in that specific way, I noted down all the topics that you need to complete on the day 1, day 2, day 3 like that, right? Similarly, in this particular case, this 7 days plan you'll be able to complete it if you are at least being able to follow 2 hours in the morning time when you are able to learn statistics, and in the evening time you will basically be practicing the practical part of the statistics. So in that specific way you will be able to complete that in 7 days. If not, it will just be getting extended. So please make sure that if you really want to follow this pattern, at least devote 7 days for yourself, morning 2 hours and evening 2 hours. Yes, some of the people, they may take some amount of time. So instead of 7 days, I can actually, or you can make it as 12 days or 14 days also. But let's go ahead and let's try to see the 7 days plans to learn statistics. Here, everything whatever I'm actually giving, from where you have to refer, all the materials, all the videos, everything will be given over here, and this particular PDF link will also be given in the description of this particular video. So let's proceed, and let's proceed with the first thing. In statistics for data science or data analyst, and again, our target, basically I'll be giving you this advanced thing, everything for becoming a data scientist. If you are planning to become a data analyst also, it will be more than sufficient. So here, the statistics entire part I have actually divided into 3 parts. One is basic stats, intermediate stats and advanced stats. Now after you basically, first step is basically to cover the basic stats part. And in the basic stats part, these are all the topics that I have actually written. What is statistics? What are its part types? Probability introduction, addition rule in probability, multiplication rule in probability, differential and inferential statistics, population and sample, measure of central tendency like mean, median, mode, measure of dispersion like variance, standard deviation. Then you have population mean, sample mean, what is sampling methods and its type, what is variables and its type, variables measurement scale, frequency distribution, and cumulative frequency, histograms. So till here, if you're covering this 14 topics, most of the basic stats will cover, because here you are getting the introduction of statistics along with all the probability concepts, basic terminology that we use, measure of central tendency, and everything. This all things has been given in my playlist. Both practical and theoretical explanation is also given. I'll be showing you which all playlists you need to follow as we go ahead. Okay, so here probably if you are able to just devote 2 hours, I think it will be more than enough. And how the learning pattern should be, guys, see, I told you have to devote morning 2 hours and evening 2 hours. So in the morning 2 hours, try to understand the theoretical concepts probably with some very good examples. If you are able to understand that, that is well and good. In the evening time, try to do this entire thing. Probably I want to implement some kind of histograms with the help of Python programming language. Probably I want to find out mean, median, mode with the help of Python programming language. Probably I want to find out how to find out variance and standard deviation with the help of Python programming language. So all those things will be done in the evening time. In the morning time, try to invest your time in learning process. Okay, so this is the basic stats, and this is basically for 2 days. Definitely, I think if you are devoting 4 hours, I think it will be more than sufficient for 2 days. Okay, so 8 hours, 8 working, and I'm not saying it's productive hours. Okay, guys, productive hours. Now the next step is basically with respect to intermediate stats. Remember, guys, many people get confused with the topics because they don't know what all things to learn statistics. So please make sure that you follow this all topics also. Okay, so in the intermediate stats, you have percentile and quantile, you have 5 number summary, interquartile range, box plots, effect of outliers and its removal, probability density function, normal distribution or Gaussian distribution and its empirical formula, Z score. See, this is the probably in intermediate stat you are learning one kind of distribution of data, and usually most of the data that is present in the universe follows a normal distribution. Most of the data, okay, like age of a person, weight of a person, height of a person, they actually follow this kind of normal distribution. Then you have Z score. Then over here, a lot of interview questions can be asked. Like one of the interview question may be, what is standardization versus normalization? What is standard normal distribution? What is central limit theorem? Chevinev's inequality, covariance, Pearson correlation coefficient. I missed one more, that is Spearman correlation coefficient, Spearman rank correlation coefficient. So all those topics are there. One more topic I forgot to miss out, but you can add it up over here, and probably I'll add it up. Spearman rank correlation. Okay. If you are able to complete till intermediate stats, trust me, you can definitely become a data analyst also. Okay. But here you will be able to do a lot of things, and these are some of the very popular interview questions like Z score. What is the purpose of the Z score? What is standardization versus normalization? Okay. And all these things has been uploaded in my playlist, guys. You just have to refer them. Okay, just have to go one by one, and cover it up, you know, both practical and theoretical part. You have to come again, morning practical, evening theoretical. Here I have just given 2 days. You can take somewhere around 2 to 3 days to do it. And again guys, as I am making this 7 days week plan, you really need to devote. If you are not able to devote, then it may go till 10 to 12 days. Okay, now coming to the last part, that is the advanced stats. Now here is very much initially I told you about descriptive and inferential statistics. In inferential statistics, what you do, you take a sample of data and you make some conclusion of the population. So here all the topics I have actually mentioned, and apart from that, different kind of distribution of data also I have actually mentioned. There is a very important concept in data science which is called as transformation. Transforming the data. So some of the distribution here you can see, I have written QQ plot, check data whether it is normally distributed. Then you have Bernoulli and binomial distribution, you have log normal distribution, power law distribution. Now this is what I was talking about, right? If you take an example of age, okay, if you have data with respect to age, it usually follows a normal distribution. But if you have data the wealth of the people, probably the wealth distributed among the people of the entire world, then it usually follows the log normal distribution. The shape will be little bit in the right hand side, or right skewed, you can basically say. And right skewed, and you can also convert that into normal distribution. Okay, how you have to convert that, all techniques is basically like transformation. Okay, so here what I have actually mentioned is log normal distribution, power law distribution, Box-Cox transform. Then you have all transformation techniques. I have covered everything, guys. Trust me, sometimes I think like, okay, I've covered this, I've covered that. I feel so happy about that, you just have to go and refer it. Then you have confidence interval in statistics, then type 1, type 2 error, one-tailed and two-tailed test, hypothesis testing, p-value, steps for hypothesis testing, t-test, z-test, ANOVA test, chi-square test. Everything has been covered over here. And most of the inferential statistics are like t-test, z-test, ANOVA test, chi-square test. In ANOVA test, we also basically say it as a f-test. Okay, so this you can probably take somewhere around 3 to 4 days, but yes, you have to practice in that way. And in this, guys, understand theoretical 2 hours. How I am saying, first of all, cover everything, and don't always make sure that, guys, you practice along with the practical part. Okay, don't just be concentrating on the theoretical part, because you should also know how to implement with the Python programming language, right? So this was with respect to advanced stats. So advanced stats 3 days I've written over here. And here you can see intermediate stats 2 days, basic stats 2 days. Okay, and everything, playlist to follow, 3 playlists: statistics in machine learning, feature engineering, and exploratory data analysis, and everything is basically covered, guys, over here. Okay, yes, and some of the topics, if I say over here, some of the topics, if I talk about, if I go and see over here as z-test, ANOVA test, chi-square test, right? These all test videos have been uploaded in machine learning playlist. Okay, suppose if you are not able to find out any topic video, you just search for this topic name and just write Krish over there. You'll be able to get the entire information. Okay, that video will be there from the machine learning playlist. But again, understand the main 3 playlist is this one: statistics in machine learning, feature engineering, and exploratory data analysis. And if you think there is any specific topic missed, because again, I may not have covered everything. Okay, one special mention for this amazing YouTube channel, that is Khan Academy. Okay, there, if you think any topic has been missed, because in Khan Academy you don't get Python programming language, you don't get the implementation, but for theoretical understanding it is pretty much amazing. Okay, So if you feel you have missed anything, trust me, just go to the Khan Academy, search for that particular topic. If you are able to get it over here, because I make sure that whenever I teach, I also put the practical implementation and the theoretical part also, right? So yes, this was the most important thing that I really wanted to say. The playlist to follow: one is statistics in machine learning, feature engineering, and EDA, right? So make sure that you follow this, guys. Again, this is a 7 days plan. All the videos are at one place. Everything is at one place. All the videos are available for you. Learn it, and practice. After you learn it, after you 7 days you finish it, right? Then you take complex project, you do EDA, you try to learn different things over there, right? So this entire information will be given this in the description of this particular video. So I hope you like this particular video. Please do make sure that you subscribe to the channel, press the bell notification icon. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Thank you, one dog. Bye bye.